Back in school, you must be remembering this definition of noun, which was noun is a name of a place, person, thing, etc. So, any word that is a name of a place, a person, or a thing is recognized as noun. An example, Ram came. In this sentence, Ram is a name of a person who is performing an action of coming. So, Ram is recognized as or is named as noun. Moving on, we have a different example, which is the Taj Mahal is in Agra. Taj Mahal is the name of a monument. As you can see, there is an etc. written over there. That means this list continues. It's a name of a place, person, or a thing. So Taj Mahal in this case is a name of a monument, and hence we call it as a noun. How many types of noun do we have? 8 to 10 types of noun, but in this particular chapter, we are going to discuss 5 important types of noun, or 5 types of noun that are more important in your day-to-day life. Here is your list. In the list, we have proper nouns, then we have common nouns, collective noun, possessive noun, and compound noun. Don't worry, we will have a detailed discussion of each one of them in the upcoming slides. Proper noun comes first in your category. So, proper noun, what do you think the name suggests? As the name suggests, it is something which is more specific. That's correct. So proper noun is name of one specific thing, place, or anything else apart from it. An example, Ram bought a new car. So in here, we are talking about a specific person whose name is Ram. So and hence, Ram is a proper noun. As I told you, it's always one specific thing, or a place, or a name, or anything. Always remember, rule number 2 would be, they always start with a capital letter. So this is much more easier to understand, right? You can always identify proper nouns if they are written in capital letter. Only the first letter. Example number 2, let's go to New York. Now in this sentence, we can see let's go to doesn't make much sense in terms of specificness. But this word over here, New York, makes sense because it's a proper noun. It's a specific name of a city. That's correct. Moving on, we have common nouns. Again, I would ask you to think for a moment and understand what does the name suggest. Common. I hope you are on the right track because common noun is the name given in general to items. Now, there's a differentiation between a common noun and a proper noun. Proper noun was a name given to something specific. On the other hand, common noun is the name given in general to the items. And they are not usually capitalized. Until unless they are the first word of a sentence, they will not be capitalized. An example, would you like a chocolate? So in this case, we have a word named as chocolate, which is a name given to a sweet called as chocolate in general. So we are not specifying which chocolate do I need. Do I need a dairy milk or I need a bourbon chocolate? I don't know that. That's why I have given a name a chocolate. And over here, if you see, C is not capitalized because it's a common noun. A different example, I will adopt a cat. I will adopt a cat. In this case, cat is a name given in general to all the cats that we have throughout the world. Moving on, we have our next type of noun, which is collective noun. I know your brains are working pretty well now. You must be already assuming collective means something that is in group. That's correct. So a name given to a group of things as one. You have a lot of things and you name all of them together as one identity, and that is your collective noun. Here is your example. We are a family. That's correct. Family is something which is a combination of your mom, your dad, your in-laws, your brother, sister, cousins, a lot of them all together. And that's correct. They all together are recognized as family. So family over here is your collective noun. Next, plane crew has announced to fasten the seat belt. In this case, this word over here is a combination or, constitute a lot of members. They can be your air hostesses, they can be your pilot, they can be your staff, crew members, everyone. And hence, crew is your collective noun. We have our next category, that is possessive noun. As the name suggests, possessive means when I want to show a hold on something or I want to show this thing belongs to me. We'll discuss right now. So possessive nouns shows the ownership of the noun. They show the hold of the noun. And we have to add an apostrophe. Just to make sure, if you know apostrophe, this is this symbol that we have in English grammar. I'm really sorry I overwritten it, the sign. Or you have to add a S after this, or you have to add both. So that means in certain words you will always have a S, all you have to do is put an apostrophe. In some cases you have to put both. So let's discuss them. Ram's car. Just now I gave you an example with my name, Ashwini's car. In here you have Ram's car. So this apostrophe S over here shows the possessiveness of the noun. Ram was your noun. If we add apostrophe S over there, it shows possessive noun. Another example would be egg's color. Now you must be thinking, why do I have put an apostrophe after S, not before S? So please remember, you have singular noun, you have plural noun. Ram was a singular noun, that's why I have put an apostrophe S. Eggs in general is a plural noun, so I have to put only an apostrophe. And next is your people's faces. Now these are another kind of plural, but they always have a singular word. People. People means a lot of person in there, but we recognize them as one identity, that is people. So in these cases you have to put an apostrophe S, both an apostrophe and an S. So moving on, we have our last type of noun, that is compound nouns. And as the name suggests, compound means when you combine two things together. That's correct. Noun made by adding two or more nouns. Sounds interesting, right? When you add two or more nouns, they can sometimes be identified by a hyphen in between. This is your baby right here, a hyphen in between. Father-in-law, bus stop, haircut. So in first example, you have father-in-law and in was identified with a hyphen in both the places. Then comes your bus stop and then comes your haircut. So if you segregate this one, hair plus cut. Hair was one noun, cut was another noun, and when I combine them together, I got haircut, which is your compound nouns. That's correct.